Your resume is being rejected by invisible agents. You spent hours perfecting your resume, hit submit, and heard nothing but silence. You think a human recruiter just missed your email, but the reality is far more clinical. Behind the digital curtain, an automated decision has already been made. You haven't even entered the race, you've been disqualified before the starting gun even fired. The gatekeepers aren't people anymore, they are autonomous algorithms designed to discard you. We are moving past the era of simple keyword matching. Traditional applicant tracking systems looked for Python or project management and stopped there. But a new wave of agentic screening has arrived. These AI agents don't just scan text, they simulate your performance. According to recent reports from Gartner, companies are increasingly deploying autonomous agents that can analyze the logic of your experience. They aren't just reading your bullet points, they are running simulations of how you would solve specific company problems. If your resume lacks the structural complexity these agents expect, you are filtered out instantly, regardless of how many keywords you manage to cram into your document. Modern hiring platforms now use predictive modeling to assess your culture fit and retention risk, without a single human interaction. Using data from platforms like LinkedIn and specialized assessment tools, AI agents analyze patterns in your career trajectory. They look for markers of stability or volatility. A study by Harvard Business Review suggests that algorithmic assessments can now predict a candidate's likelihood of leaving a company within 12 months with startling accuracy. They analyze the gaps in your employment, the speed of your promotions, and even the linguistic tone of your public professional profiles. If the math suggests you are a flight risk, the system flags you as a low-priority candidate before you even get an interview invitation. There is a new, invisible danger, being vibe-coded out of a job. This happens when your digital footprint, your LinkedIn posts, your GitHub contributions, even your professional blog, doesn't align with the AI's predicted profile for success. If the AI expects a disruptor, and your online presence is overly conservative, the mismatch triggers a rejection. It is a form of algorithmic bias where your persona is judged by data points you didn't even know were being measured. Imagine being a brilliant engineer, but because your digital footprint lacks the specific, innovator markers the agent is programmed to find, you are invisible. You are being judged by a digital ghost of yourself that lives entirely within a database. Survival in the 2026 hiring landscape requires a fundamental shift in strategy. You cannot just write for humans anymore, you must write for the agents. This means structuring your resume with high-density, verifiable data. Instead of saying you are a leader, use specific metrics, managed a team of 15, increasing output by 22%. Use standardized terminology that matches industry taxonomies. Ensure your digital footprint is curated to reflect the specific agentic traits required for your role. Treat your online presence like a searchable database of achievements. By providing the precise, structured data that AI agents are trained to identify, you move from being a discarded file to a high-probability match in the system's eyes. The era of the human-only review is ending. As AI agents become more autonomous, the barrier to entry is no longer just skill, but compatibility with the algorithm. We are entering a period where the ability to navigate machine-led screening is just as important as the job itself. To win, you must master the language of the machine. Your career success will depend on your ability to present your value in a way that an autonomous agent can recognize, verify, and validate. The gatekeepers have changed, but the opportunity remains for those who know how to speak their language. In a world of AI recruiters, your resume needs to be readable by machines, not just humans. The rules of the game have changed, but understanding the new landscape is your greatest advantage. Prepare your digital identity for the era of automation. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and follow Oops, It's AI. See you in the next one.